Hello and welcome. I am the Suit&Tie Dip&ChewGuy, and this is the fifth add-on, the 26th overall review of Series number 11, North American Market Snus. And we will be taking a look at the second of three Grizzly products. As I said in the last review of the natural, which you want to check out, by the way, that was a really good showing there. These have just recently got into my area. Now, why it took so long, I do not know. And I was of the thinking when they finally got here, I was going to be like, all right, whatever. But actually, that natural that I first reviewed has changed my mind. So this is the second of three. This is the winter green. I did put in the description area of the naturals review, but I did not have it in the video. These products are thanks to funding by a private donation from Still Lurkin. Still Lurkin gave a private donation a number of weeks ago, and that is how these were obtained. So let's take it over to the desk and check out how the winter green is. Back in a moment. Okay, and here we are. So it is the same layout basically as the natural product, only with a forest green going on as the background color. Snus and Grizzly is raised, and the bear is as well. As far as the overall packaging, everybody's going, oh, that looks like the Camel Snus. That's because Camel and American Snuff are owned by the same parent company. That said, do note that the natural that I already reviewed was not a clone of any of the Camel products, which was a little bit surprising on my end. Anyway, on the back, it's all fairly straightforward again. There is some sort of, not date code, but batch code or whatnot right here. I am not sure what it means, and I do not think it's really an issue. These products are like the Camel products. They have a gasket in there, so I'm just not worried about that. So there is perforations at the top with a saran wrap seal, and that is off, and we are opening it up. I have always hated these containers for the way they open. Wow. Okay. So the product is visible inside the pouch, but the pouch, there isn't much staining. You're going to be dealing with a much drier product than Dip in pouches. Let me put it that way. They are sizable pouches. They are set up the same way as a Dip pouch, but it is by dimensions of the material that is smaller, although it is pretty plump and definitely so in the world of snus. Now, how much is this actual? How close to actual snus is this? You know, it probably not overly close, but the big question in my mind here will be what they go flavor-wise. Are they going for a dark-fired or whatever? Now, the natural turned out to be somewhat of an actual snus flavor profile. A lot sweeter than any Swedish product, but I will be interested to see. There are 15 in there. They're packed in pretty good. They take up the majority of the tin. Let's take it back up top, and I'll let you know what I think. Okay, and we are back up top. So, the first thing in my mind here is this a clone of, and I'm trying to figure out, not the Frost by Camel, but the green one that's basically a very sweet winter green. Is this a clone of that? The Camel product. And you know what? I cannot think of what that is now, but it only comes in the large size pouches, and it has the green background. So right off the bat, these things, I don't know why I have an issue with my thumb pressing on them. Okay, it is not the Camel product. Again, this is something different. The container is about as close as the two get. Wow. Okay. I am getting a very strong winter green smell off this that is leaning sweet, and I'm sure it will turn out to be sweet, but it is really, I keep smelling it just like in case of like, is that for real? And it is. Okay, I'm throwing one of these in right now. I'm only going to do one. I am doing it in the lower lip. I mean, the way this is branded and marketed, this, anybody that's using this product or tries this product out is probably putting it in their lower lip. Let me put it that way. I'm going to pause this again. It is not the Camel product taste-wise. The wintergreen is a lot stronger, but I think I'm going to have to let it soak for a second. I'll be back in a moment. Okay, so I have been sitting here for a couple minutes. This, again, is interesting. I really wish I had tried these sooner. Unfortunately, they were not available in line anywhere, and for whatever reason, American Snuff Company did not see fit to sell a spit-free product in my metropolitan area. That's right. They didn't want to sell the spit-free product in a metropolitan area. So what that's about, I do not know. Okay, so it's sort of mixed. It's good. It's good. I mean, these products, probably thus far the natural I'd lean to myself, but these will probably be my new spit-free go-tos. It's sweet, okay, in the way that Copenhagen Wintergreen is sweet, like that level of sweetness, which is pretty darn sweet in my opinion. But at the same time, it's got a pretty sharp wintergreen in it. All right, it's a very pronounced wintergreen. The way it smelled, I almost started thinking, oh my God, have they put pasteurized Grizzly wintergreen in a pouch and called it Snus? That's how it sort of smelled, with the a sweetness under it. But in the mouth, now that I've tasted it, it's good. It's obviously wintergreen. What I did with the natural products was I doubled them up, personally. It's a good wintergreen that's lean and sweet. So Grizzly wintergreen guys may think this is too sweet. Copenhagen wintergreen guys may actually go with this better, to tell you the truth. Nicotine seems to be there, and I want to stress this is not a Camel winter chill. I think it was winter chill. Not sure. It's not a clone of the Camel product. It is something different. The wintergreen is much more pronounced. The pouches, I think, with this, and now they have gone through a packaging change with the Camel products. Same can, but different embossing on it and graphics. They may have changed some of the pouch sizes, but compared to those how I reviewed them, these pouches are of different dimension with more product in them. All in all, if you're looking for a spit-free wintergreen actual tobacco, this might be your guy, or at very least, it is worth checking out. The nicotine seems to be there. It's not over the top by any means. It's not like, whoa, nothing like that. But overall, from the packaging to the product inside, the size of the pouch, it's got thumbs up from me. So this has been my review of Grizzly Wintergreen Snus from American Snuff Company. You may want to check that out. Everybody finds themselves, at least sometimes, personally, not too much, but even me, there are occasions where I need to be not spitting. And I think these Grizzly products may check that box. Anyway, I am the Suit&Tie Dip&ChewGuy. I do hope you all are well. As always, do take care of yourselves, and God bless.